What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have some unfortunate news that's being reported and widely circling amongst the boxing community. And that's Olympic gold medalist, two-time unified heavyweight world champion, British superstar boxer, Anthony Joshua, 26 wins, 3 losses, no draws, 23 wins by way of knockout. One time in his career, he was knocked out. He's now 34 years of age, 6'6" with an 82-inch arm reach. It's being reported that Anthony Joshua has told the British BBC, right? And he's told people that he plans to part ways with two-time trainer of the year, future Hall of Famer, well-renowned trainer, Derrick James. After just 2 fights, he was with Derrick James after 3 fights, excuse me. He was with, 2 fights. Jermaine Franklin and Robert Helenius fights. He lost back-to-back fights against Alexander Usyk and lost his belts the first time. Okay, that was back in 2021. Attempted to regain his titles in 2022, lost again, split decision. Then he hired Derrick James, well-renowned trainer. Fought Jermaine Franklin, won a unanimous decision. Fought Robert Helenius, knocked him out in the 7th round. This is now, he's going on his 4th trainer. Okay? And now it looks like he's going to hire his fellow countryman and the biggest rival of his career thus far. One of the biggest rivals. But I say the biggest because it's his fellow countryman. In undefeated, 2-time heavyweight world champion, former unified heavyweight world champion, now the reigning WBC heavyweight world champion, British superstar boxer, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury's former trainer, Ben Davidson. Tyson Fury, the reason I say Tyson Fury is his biggest rival, right? Because Tyson Fury is his fellow countryman. And it's being reported that he's hiring his fellow countryman, who's 33 wins, no loss, no draw. 33 wins, no losses, 1 draw. 24 wins by way of knockout. He, too, is 35 years of age, 6'9" with an 85-inch arm reach. His former trainer, well-renowned trainer, Ben Davidson, as his new trainer. Now, we heard reports that he's been training with Ben Davidson, but that's because Derrick James has a packed schedule. And this comes ahead of his highly anticipated heavyweight showdown with Olympic bronze medalist, former WBC American heavyweight world champion superstar boxer, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, who's 43 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 42 big wins by way of knockout. Twice he's been knocked out in his career. He is 38 years of age, 6'7" with an 83-inch arm reach. They're supposed to fight Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Finally, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua supposed to fight. They was supposed to fight for undisputed. It never came to fruition. Then they both lost their belts. They both lost fights. And now it has resurfaced and gained some more traction. And they supposed to have a mega fight. It looked like they was going to fight in January. Now Anthony Joshua is saying they're looking to possibly fight in March or April because they're waiting for Saudi Arabia to fit the bill, put the money up for the fight, and fight on the same card as a mega undefeated showdown between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, who beat Anthony Joshua twice. Okay? Alexander Usyk is Olympic gold medalist, 2-division world champion, former undisputed cruiserweight world champion, now unified heavyweight world champion, who's 21 wins, no loss, no draw, 14 wins by way of knockout, 36 years of age, 6'3" with a 78-inch arm reach. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk have agreed, looks like they're going to push that fight back and have a mega showdown with Wilder and Joshua. We heard this was going to be the case. But more importantly, let's stick to the topic at hand, is that Anthony Joshua went from Robert Garcia for his second fight with Alexander Usyk. He lost, blamed Robert Garcia, fired him. Then he hired Derrick James, 2 fights, none of them marquee fights. And now Derrick James, who was hot, right? Derrick James was hot, boy. He had Errol Spence, the undefeated unified welterweight world champion, Jamel Charlo, the undisputed junior middleweight world champion. He got Frank Martin, undefeated lightweight star title contender. Now he has Ryan Garcia under his stable and Anthony Joshua. That's why Joshua went there. But in recent time, in July and in September, Errol Spence lost badly in July. He got stopped by Terrence Crawford. Jamel Charlo lost badly to Canelo Alvarez, wasn't competitive, and Frank Martin didn't look good in his last fight. And now it's being reported that Anthony Joshua is going to part ways with Derrick James and is going to link up full-time with Ben Davidson. Now, I understand the move. Ben Davidson is in the UK. In order for Anthony Joshua to train with Derrick James, he has to come to the United States and train with Derrick James in Texas. So he may not want to do the travel. And Ben Davidson is a very good trainer, and he's out the UK. But all of these changes that Anthony Joshua is making is just a clear indication of lack of confidence. Anthony Joshua lacks confidence, right? And Anthony Joshua is lacking the ability to understand and accept the losses that he has. Now, I know he's a professional at a very high level. He's a former world champion, unified and Olympic gold medalist. But he's having a hard time accepting these losses to Alexander Usyk. The fight with Andy Ruiz, his first loss of his career, when he lost to Andy Ruiz Jr., shockingly, in June of 2019, when he got dropped 4 times and stopped in the 7th round, it was seen as, a one-hit thing, right? It was just, a broke clock is right twice a day type of situation. And then he had the rematch in December, and he beat Andy Ruiz, made adjustments to his style, was boxing, and beat Andy Ruiz, right? So it's seen as a fluke, a broke clock is right twice a day type of situation. And then he got the rematch, and he won the rematch. But when he faced off against Alexander Usyk, he lost twice in the same manner, and he's having a hard time accepting it. And he's looking for rhymes and reasons as to why he lost those fights with Alexander Usyk. And he's making all of these changes to his preparation and his training methods. But in reality, it's just he has to look in the mirror. He has limitations, physical limitations. He's not very athletic, not very twitchy. He's robotic, but he's skilled. He's fundamentally sound, and he has knockout power. But he's looking for a rhyme and reason as to why he lost those fights. And I would say now the biggest fight is in front of him with Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder has knocked down and knocked out every opponent he's ever faced. And Tyson Fury is the only guy that survived getting knocked down by Deontay Wilder 4 separate times and getting up and winning the fights. If Anthony Joshua gets knocked out by Deontay Wilder, it's over. His career is over. It's over. He's not going to bounce back from that. His career is over. So this is the most important fight of his career. He gets knocked out by Deontay Wilder. At the end of the day, people will pay to see him fight Tyson Fury because, you got 2 guys, 2 countrymen that well-revered in their country. Like, you had Amir Khan and Kell Brook, and that fight still did big, even though they were way past their primes. And both had multiple losses and been knocked out. But nonetheless, people paid to see him just because of the rivalry. And people will pay to see Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury just because of the rivalry. But at the end of the day, his career will be over. So I just think that this is a lack of confidence. Now, maybe, again, the schedule and the traveling and being outside of his country and having to spend training camp in the United States, that probably can be hindering him. But at the end of the day, it's a lack of confidence. And too many hands in the pot spoils the meal. This is not going to bowl well. Now, again, you can't teach what Tyson Fury has. 6'9", 85-inch arm reach, 270 pounds, light on his feet, fast hands. You can't teach that. Will to get up, heart. You can't teach that. That can't be taught. Not to say Ben Davidson is not a good trainer, but Anthony Joshua limitations is just his limitations. It's going to be what it's going to be. He's not going to suddenly get better at 34 years of age. He's not going to get more twitchy. It's just not. He's fundamentally sound already. So let's see how this unfolds. It hasn't been confirmed, but if he changes trainers, this ain't going to bowl well for him. It looks like he's going to have another fight in December. We know Derrick James has a fight coming up in December with Ryan Garcia, and he got to start preparing Errol Spence for the rematch with Terrence Crawford. So it hasn't been fully confirmed yet, but this is the reports and the rumors behind the scenes. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all, I'm gone. Peace.